Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to an emergency episode of the FTC podcast, aka the From the Couch podcast. I am your host, Caleb. No co-host with me today. Bruh, man had something to do, but I do got a guest. Go ahead, and introduce yourself.
What's going on? It's Nizzy from NBA Overly Trim. Now going to damn, I ain't gonna lie, we can start again, brother.
I
I
mean,
ain't
it's
gonna lie, I
live.
thought
It's
it'd be
cool.
live.
Yeah, it's cool.
Oh,
It's
for
cool.
sure.
It's
For
what it
sure.
is.
I bet. New team though, ATR. Shit, nigga try to, what I'm saying, get that bit right. But yeah. New season on the way, starting October, mid October to about mid December. So if you out Marietta that way, what I'm saying, pop out to some games, NBA.
Hey, y'all heard him, NBA, NBA. I can't say if I'm gonna be playing the NBA yet or not. I ain't got that. I ain't got that confirmation, but it may be on the up and up too. So you may see me out there.
Man.
If
Need to
you
see.
may see me out there, may not see me out there. It's 50-50 shot right now. I'm just waiting on the word. But speaking of that, while we on that topic, semi-pro basketball. How long you been playing?
It's probably my second and a half year for real.
So you still relatively new to the scene too.
Yeah.
This my second. My second full year because I ain't even have a full year.
Actually, let me correct that though. It's probably about 3.5 because my first game I played like a FIBA game, and like, that was real like just pro type shit, but it was like just a one gamer, like, you know what I'm saying? The coach hit me up like, we need you for a game. And I came and played. With shit, we was playing like the team was ass, bro. We was playing a semi-pro team, so I'm like, bruh, like the competition wasn't good. Like it wasn't a good introduction, so I didn't really count it till I played for Takeover.
Right.
And that was like two years ago.
What was that experience like? Like I know from my end, it's a whole lot different. But every program, every organization run differently. What was your experience like with Takeover?
Takeover, bro. That whole organization, bro. Like top to bottom, hilarious, bro. Like I can't count, and I ain't lying. So yeah, y'all see this? I'm not lying. Y'all hilarious, bro. Everybody on there, bro. And I rock with y'all. But the situation and the coaching thing is like, bro, they play 365. Then like the coaches, like just being transparent, like they don't be on the same accord, which, you know what I'm saying, that's something I wasn't used to coming out of college.
Right.
Everybody, you know what I'm saying, always one accord, you got one voice, and the head coach pretty much running, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when it came to semi-pro, it's like it's two coaches and they both thinking they the head coach. I'm like, man, what's going on? Like, half the games I'm getting, put in the game by this person. Half the game is putting. I'm like, okay, I don't really know where to go with this or who I'm even, what I'm saying, supposed to get led by. But yeah, it was different. And then for the players aspect, like everybody could hoop. Like it's real good talent. It's like guys who should be hooping pro. I feel like so. Man, this year had to take that step back. Like, let me push the brakes on here and actually try to go pro. You know what I'm saying? Instead of, because like I said, they like a 365 program. Like they just trying to hoop.
I feel like a lot of times, I really feel like semi-pro get a bad rep. Like everybody kind of look at it like negatively, but it's like they don't really go and experience games and they don't really know what goes into it. And it's like, we doing the same stuff that like you're gonna go overseas and do. You're gonna go to the league and do, not at that level, but we're doing like the same stuff like over and over. We're having the practices. We're playing games, sometimes multiple games a week, and it's like we're still getting that same experience. And it's like a lot of people have gained opportunity from playing semi-pro.
Yeah,
you feel me? And they're going overseas to hoop, and then whatever they do after that is on them. I feel, but like I said, it's a bad rep. Why you think we get that rep?
man, I think the rep is cause it's like you can't count on the consistency with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like one team might have a great culture. Like I see y'all culture as a good culture. You know what I'm saying? For having a team, but then like I'm talking about Takeover, that culture ain't always there. Like they're getting better year by year, and that's something I guess you could kind of, you know what I'm saying, expect from a newer team. which I don't think Takeover been, you know what I'm saying, a team that long. So
Right.
they kind of learning as they go, getting better. Like even the last year we had, like you were saying, like having that experience of having practices or like we'll get like pro trainers to come to our practices and be training us and doing training sessions. And even now they doing more and more of that. So that's like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, the bad thing of like people looking at it as a bad thing going semi pro is just them probably knowing like, oh, that option you don't really get paid, but you know what I'm saying,
Right.
you might be playing, and then what if you get injured? You know what I'm saying? They just thinking about the negative things from it, but like you said, you all the positive things about it is like you might as well still be hooping, still be playing good competition, get yourself ready for that pro opportunity, and then once it comes to you, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
you
that's
go and
exactly
succeed.
that's exactly how I feel. Cause I keep telling people all the time. I'm like, I did. I played in college, not at the highest level, nowhere near the highest level, but you feel me? I was able and fortunate enough to play in college. And I'm like, after that, for like a year and a half, I just kind of sat down because I'm like, I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah,
And then randomly, I was just scrolling, and then my homeboy Benji, I came across his page, and I had seen that he was playing basketball. I didn't really know I didn't know what semi pro was before I got into it.
yeah,
I'm gonna be real
yeah.
with you.
No, for real,
I,
I ain't no neither, bro.
but I seen it, and then it was like we need players. Hey, we're having a tryout, and then I DM coach. She told me to come out. First practice, we started doing stuff. Keep in mind, I ain't been like in basketball shape when I first joined back in like a hot minute. So we go through first practice. They doing all that running, all that sprint. I'm like,
Yeah.
shoo. Boy, I'm dying over there. I'm dying over there. But like,
Man,
I'm
yeah.
pushing through and I'm pushing through, even though I'm gassed. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I was so gassed. But then like, come towards the end, you feel me? Is she and shout out Coach Stringer. I love her to death. She gives me every opportunity in the world as long as I earn it. But she asked all the players, you feel me? She didn't want to make the decision. She even knows her. When she asked all the players, she was like, "How y'all feel about?" It was me and another dude that came and tried out. Everybody was like, "Yeah, we love both of them."
Yeah.
But bring them on. And then from then it was like just working and getting in shape, working and earning. Like when I first started playing, I kid you not, I was about 270, 275. Like I was big when I first really started playing.
Yeah.
And like I'm squeezing into a uniform. I'm normal. Like when she asked my uniform, so I'm like, yeah, let me get a large. I'm squeezing.
Yeah.
I'm squeezing into. I'm like squeezing into a large. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is what I'm used to playing in.
Yeah.
And like I'm like, it's gonna go. But like as the season go, and like I really started investing in myself more and more.
Yeah.
By the time we got, so that was in like a June.
Yeah.
By the time we got to December,
Yeah.
I was down to 230.
Okay.
And it's just pure off of work, dedication, and like all that. And like she invests so much into us, from having multiple trainers, having multiple things where we can do. Like I had never seen, and like from college to high school, I had never seen a coach invest in, like, she doesn't just invest in us as players, because like she loves us as players. That's just one thing. But like outside and personal, you got Coach Stringer. She's gonna drill into you. But then outside, you got Dominique. She shows you who she really is, and she just does stuff. Like we had like a mental day at a smoothie shop.
Okay.
We ain't never had nothing like that. Like, and and it was like nobody but the coaches and the team.
Yeah.
And we just all in there, and we just getting to know each other, getting to know everybody's background, everybody pouring everything out on why their journey is what it is, and it really helps you understand. Like, damn, there's a lot of people that's really been fighting for this.
Right.
You feel me? It's a lot of people that done did this, and they come from different backgrounds. Like, not everybody has the same background. You feel me?
Yeah.
And I couldn't expect that to happen. You feel me? Like, not everybody got affected the same way. And like, I was one of the youngest on the team at that point, which even to this point right now, going back into it, I'm still one of the youngest players. Right. And I take that as like, I can really push. If I push myself, I can really get there. I'm 22. I done seen people start going overseas at 26, 27.
Yeah.
So I know if I really want to get there, I know that that's probably, this is probably my best avenue to get there.
You're on the right path to it, man. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, like, as far as that, like, I haven't had that since I played at University of St. Francis, where like a coach is like pouring their all into me, and you know what I'm saying, the whole team, like, we need y'all to get, like, that's when I started doing yoga, like, which I kind of fell off now. I don't really do it no more, but like having a coach that's like, get your mind right, get everything about you, you know what I'm saying? So you playing at your best ability, but at the same time, he really cared. He was like, he just learned from his past teams. Like, you can't just expect to, oh, we do basketball practice, and that's it. We come to the games and then we're gonna win. Like nah, like having that coach who's gonna, you know what I'm saying. That's shout out to Coach Marks. I don't really give him that many props and stuff. You know what I'm saying. I haven't, but now yeah, it's good to actually acknowledge that. Like he instilled a lot of that. Like just it'll be days sometimes we'll go out for ice cream. I ain't never did nothing like that with no basketball team. You know what I'm saying. But it's just like he just take opportunity to, like you said, just pour into his players. Like, you know what I'm saying, this is what we need to do. And then, you know, even with TakeOver, we did a little bit of that where we'll go out to eat, something like that after a game, or do a little kind of bonding thing. But yeah,
we did. I
would say the most is probably University of St. Francis.
We did a lot of. We still do. Everybody really outside. You know, you kind of grow that bond on the court, and then you go outside of it, and you just you have those that you kind of click with and connect to. Like my dog Chris. When I first met, in my first trip, I stayed at the B&B with my dog Chris, Ryan, Cole, and then Coach Stringer. We was all at the B&B.
I rock with Ryan, bro.
That's my dog. And that's why I really got to see like the brotherhood. You feel me? Like we was sitting in there the night before a game. It's us four in there. We watching film and we seeing certain stuff of the team we finna go play. Yeah. That game didn't end well, by the way. We was out of it. T had messed up his leg that game. That gym was hot. Yeah. I want to say that gym was pushing about 90 degrees, dog, up in North Carolina. That was a North Carolina trip. Well, I was like, God, that was killer. But yeah, and like even then, we also do community service too with A&M because it's a nonprofit. So we give back to the community a lot. We do different events, the whole bunch of like the whole nine. I kid you not. In everything that she do, it's like people would think that people are in this to make money. I kid you not. All the money she make goes back into something. Right. Like when we did we just did the 1v1 event not too long ago. All that money went towards scholarships for, you know, student athletes who are struggling to kind of get recruited and all that. Yeah. And it's like certain stuff. Like I legit dressed up as the Grinch last Christmas. I was over here dressed up as the Grinch just to, you know, in a community up in Atlanta and just giving out presents and helping the kids do this and that. That costume was hot as heck. I don't know what.
I'm not talking about TakeOver enough because the more you bring up, I'm thinking of it. I'm like, we actually did do some community service things where, you know what I'm saying, helping the kids, like, because we practice, like, on the south side. Right. So, like, of course, that community needs it, you know what I'm saying? And those kids, they like to come out to the games and, you know what I'm saying, just seeing us practice sometimes kind of, you could tell, like, they'll start copying our moves or doing certain things that they like, oh, damn, that's a pro team over there. I should do it, you know what I'm saying? So, our coach, he seen that. He picked up on it quick, and he just was like, okay, let's do a little, you know what I'm saying, what is that, like a camp. Get a camp for the kids, and you know what I'm saying. So we did some things like that, and they're even doing more now. So I might reconnect, man. I might reconnect with TakeOver a little bit, man. We ain't making it sound like that, but I ain't gonna lie though. At the same time, nah, I'm really trying to this year go TBL with it. So I'm gonna try that out. If that don't go, y'all might see me back. TakeOver, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm really trying to.
I know I got a film with A&M for all. I was a free agent for all of 4 months.
Yeah.
I was a free agent for all of 4 months, and it was one team that hit me up. I ain't gonna name it. Was one team that hit me up, but they was trying to tax for a tryout fee. Like they told me to come out, and then they was like, yeah, it's $200. It's like a non-guarantee. Like you don't even get a guaranteed spot on the team. You literally paying $200 to try out. And I'm like, boy, I ain't never.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even when I tried out for A&M, like the second time when we had tryouts, everybody had to come. I paid $10. You feel me? Yeah. But you talking about $200?
Yeah.
That's wicked. That's wicked. And I was like, it's a certain blueprint, and it's not to take away from like any other semi-pro team in Georgia. Yeah. It's a certain blueprint, and I feel like my coach laid that blueprint on how things are going to be done, not just from like a coaching, but from like the business side, because it is a business at the end of the day. Like I feel like she kind of put that blueprint out. We done had contract signings, being seen on video. We done did interviews. You feel me? We done did so much, like the post and pregame interviews. A whole lot of people weren't doing them. Yeah. Then we started doing them. Now you see people just randomly like kind of click in here and there.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's just certain stuff like that. And she is super professional. I'm going to give her that. She is like 100% about her business. Yeah. It was one time she had an issue. She pulled us out the league. I think that was the NBL. Okay. The NBL league. Yeah, we played. It was after the Savannah game. Okay. Savannah came to when we was playing up in Marietta. They got smacked. Yeah. And they was mad. They was hot, and they started trying to fight everybody. I'm like, dog. I'm like, this is ridiculous. I'm like, and the game the game wasn't even over. That's the crazy part. Yeah. We probably had like 2-3 minutes left in the game, and we up by a decent margin. We probably up by 30. Yeah. And they just got irritated. I'm like, man, and it's because it's like real basketball. Yeah. It's no knock, but we went down to Savannah, and we played at elementary school. The rim was probably like 9 feet, not even 10 feet. It was like 9 feet, and it's like you can't even jump on your jump shot. You got to like adjust your jump shot. And then they won, and then they was talking so crazy, and it's like we just came down here in these weak ass conditions, and y'all got to win.
We playing in the elementary.
Exactly, and then they came back up here and they played on the real court, and then they getting killed because now you shoot. Now you got to shoot from behind the NBA 3-point line, not a little elementary school 3-point line. Now now the goal's on a real height. You're not dunking what you thought you was really finna dunk.
Going back to like a bad thing about semi-pro, I would say that the gym, like the uncertainty of where you're playing. Like literally, we went to Tennessee. We was playing in I think Knoxville, and bro, like hot ass gym. The gym's small.
What I feel, you talking about the gym with the one wall and then the bleachers on one side and the other side is the wall, or is it a different gym?
Nah. This looked like, I think it was like a rec. It was just a regular rec gym, but the conditions in there, like you could tell, like this. I mean, I guess a regular rec gym, but it was like you could tell just a hood gym.
You remember what team?
Yeah, that's too much.
I was gonna say we only went to Tennessee. We went to Tennessee once and we played. I think was it Team Him? It was somewhere like that, and that was our one Tennessee game. Yeah. It's a lot of things where like we got fortunate that a lot of teams had to come to us. Yeah, you know when it was certain games, a lot of teams had to come to us. Like we went to Birmingham, we went to Tennessee, we drove to Savannah. But other than that, like the Bandits had to come up to us. Yeah, because I wasn't definitely going. Music City had to come down to us. Okay. Which they got one of them. Dude, crazy. And he like 30 something. I want to say his last name like Starberry or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
Cold, boy.
Boy, he was, man, bro. Yeah, I could not stop, bro. Like that was one of the moments I'm like, bro, why are you here, bro? Like you got like cause at that point, like I was being realistic with myself. I wasn't all the way invested in basketball, and that's why I even entertained the whole idea of playing for Takeover. Right. But at that point, I'm like, okay, nah, this dude, I could tell he's supposed to be pro. He's supposed to be overseas somewhere making money. You know what I'm saying? Because the way he could shoot the ball, the way he could get to the rim, I'm like, man, this stuff is like I got to be in shape. I know I got to be in shape to stop this. I know I got to be at my top game to compete.
What's crazy is we game playing for him. Like the whole game plan, even before the game, we wrote his name. Like I forgot what number you wore. It said George Starberry. I'm like, we wrote his name. He was like, yep, this day player. Yeah. And it's like you heen on him, and then it's like everybody else got to just kind of follow suit. If you stop him, we good. Yeah. It's just like how?
Nah, for
real. You feel me?
He had a slow start. I would say because we played them here, and then we went to their gym, and we played them. And, bro, when we went out there, like, I guess when we played them here, I think we won. Yeah, we got to win that game. But when we went out there, man, it was like he had a slow start, so we think we got him in the first half. Second half, he just started torching. I think he ended the game with like 30-40. I'm like,
so hard. What's so crazy is in semi-pro, it is so hard to go to another team's gym and beat them. I'm gonna be honest. It is so hard to just do it. I'm not saying that we haven't, like we've done it before. Yeah. But it's just a challenge because you like when we had to play the Outlaws. We're going to Birmingham. Yeah. Them refs, not Georgia refs. It's a different type of game they playing, and they know how to manipulate that. So they're getting certain calls, and we're like, how? Yeah. You feel me? It's like you literally are playing, especially if you go out of state. Out of state, they do not want to see you win at all, boy.
Yeah. I would say they didn't. We had some games in Florida that was like that. Like we played two teams. The first team, they were a better team. So like we played them. I feel like if we would have played them here just with our refs, I ain't gonna lie, our team takeover, we got some hot heads. We had some hot heads on our team. So it was like 50-50 with the refs every game.
Nah, y'all did for sure.
And then like we went out there and like our team really don't change, you know what I'm saying, whether we home or away. So it's like we went out there and I guess just the heat of the game by the second quarter, refs like, nah, we not rocking with y'all. Home team, y'all winning by all means, you know what I'm saying? It was a good game. Like we played up to the competition, but when it came to foul calls, when it came to any type of call, any 50-50 ball, they're getting it. I'm like, man, this is hell, man.
Playing against refs is crazy. No. Some Georgia refs do something, but it's just one. Yeah. Ooh, boy, the NBA had this one ref. It's a little shorter ref.
Yeah. I feel like all the leagues really be sharing refs.
They do. No. It's a whole ref organization. They all kind of share, and a lot of them ref like AAU in high school too. Yeah. So it's like a whole ref association. That's where they get them from. But some suck. I ain't gonna. But I guess that's at every level because dealing with college refs suck, and now that I'm a coach, I'm really on the other side, and I can really tell. I'm like, yo, some of these middle school refs suck. Yeah. I be hot. Like I be having to remember, and sometimes I be having to remember like, okay, let me keep my composure. I ain't playing no more. I gotta be a little bit more professional. But some like 2 weekends ago, we playing. It's a little fall league. It started, and I'm over here, my point guard. So he got it on a string, and I mean like for his age, ain't nobody taking it from him. Yeah. Bro, they like grabbing him, pushing him around his neck, all that, and they're not calling it. And I'm like, hey, and it's like the one ref. I'm like, he was like, I don't want to overstep. I said, no, overstep. I said, my point guard is getting grabbed every time he blow by, because I'm like, he too quick for any of them to keep up with him. He getting grabbed, and once they finally saw it, I was like, exactly, it's the point. Like refs really just, it ain't no fix to refs. Refs gonna be.
Hey man, it's a part of the game. I ain't gonna lie, I learned it a long time ago, like. High school, because just I guess I don't know, man. I feel like every team I play with got a couple hotheads who is like, that make it hard for me to get my game off, because like I don't play a game where I'm trying to score 20, 30 points every game, you know what I'm saying? I let my game come to me. So when I get the ball and then I'm driving in and it might be supposed to be an and one, now I just got to go and make sure I finish the layup, you know what I'm saying? 100%. Regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like in JUCO I had an even kill team, and that really like that kind of showed my game, because then the refs they got to learn me. They got to see, oh, okay, he doesn't talk back to the ref. He don't do too much, and that's when I got the most calls and everything like that. I feel like it depends what league you in, or you know what I'm saying too. Like you saying, like, cause down here we seeing the same refs. It could be NBL league. It could be what SCLB.
SCBL,
it could be that
Tell
league.
Me
like,
started on that league.
Yeah, like I swear, every league that we was hopping in, I'm like, we get the same refs. Then we start playing some of the same teams, and I'm like, man, hold on, man. Did I just sign me a 360 deal?
That's one of the crazy parts. It's a lot of teams too. Yeah. Like I know for sure off the top of my head, I can name 5 teams in Georgia alone. So you got Takeover, you got the Bobcats. You got Sacrifice, you got us, and then you got that Savannah team, and those are just like 5 off the top of my head that I know are in Georgia. Yeah. And it's the fact that like I see Savannah a whole lot. Yeah, it was seeing Takeover 4 or 5 times in a year. We get out of one league and it's like, yeah, you coming back and we playing Takeover again. It's like, God, okay, it's whatever it is. And it's like it's so many teams, but it seemed like it's getting watered down. Okay. Seemed like a lot of people starting semi-pro teams now, and more power to them. Hey, the more teams, but it's like you got to keep the competition up. Yeah. If you start a semi-pro team and you out here getting blitzed by 50 every time you play a game, it's like, what's the point in having that team? Yeah. Nobody's gonna want your players.
Yeah, not at all. Your players probably after a minute they're gonna start.
They gonna want to go
stat chasing, or it'd be like, you know what I'm saying, they just playing with their homies. Because I've definitely played with some, like, we played some teams with Takeover where we just smacking them. And I'm like, man, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I got the run in, but I didn't really get nothing out of it. You know what I'm saying? We just playing playing some older guys. You might play a team. It feel like it's a 35 plus team or something. You like, bro, come on, like what we do? I forgot what team that was, bro, but it was a team in Georgia that we played. Suit like everybody you could tell is 30 plus because when we get to running up and down, we got young guys on our team. You know what I'm saying? Everybody probably in the age range of like, well, no, Takeover does get some young players too because we got some guys like out of high school. You know what I'm saying? They just went.
We had a few. We had like, yeah, I was the youngest, and then we started the NBL, and then I think we got like 2-3 dudes that was younger than me, and I know they were younger than me because I was in high school playing against them same guys, and they graduated after me. Yeah. But it's like, yeah, we had a mix. I want to say we had a mix too. Like we got up to old. Like B and Chris, they was of course old, but then a lot of people don't realize Ryan's only like 26. Yeah. And then from there it just kind of just drops like 24, 23, it's like stuff like that.
Our team was probably like 19, and then the oldest guy, I think Rico in his 30s, but after like it's Rico, then the second oldest is probably like 27, 26.
I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. You gotta always, no matter what level, that's what's so great. You gotta have a veteran. It don't matter what level you at. Sure. You always gotta have somebody that's older. Somebody gotta keep certain people in check. Like me, I would say coming to semi-pro was a different change. Like it's probably the one time where I wasn't really a hothead. Because I was a hothead in high school. Oh, for sure. And I wasn't even like a hothead in games. Like in games, I was smooth. I was a hothead to my coaches. And like in practice, boy, I got sent. I promise you, one time, my junior year, I got sent home, and it wasn't even like by my coach. Yeah. I got sent home by the 9th grade coach, and I crashed out on him because he was saying something so crazy, and I was like, bro, you're not my coach. Stop talking to me like you're stupid, dog. And like I got sent home by that. Next day, in the head coach off, and now we having a conversation about it. And like even the Y, like I played in the men's league at the Y. Just because I kind of worked there, and I'm like, it's smooth runs, and I played with all my former coworkers from when I worked at Dick's Sporting Goods. Okay. So like we all on the team, and it's like, it's smooth, but it's like, I know our refs suck at the YMCA. Yeah, right. Like I can admit it, and I ref, and I know our refs suck. Like we don't have the best refs all the time, and I be about ready to crash out, and I'm like, you know what? I work here, man. You are so lucky that we both work here. Because if we didn't, I would have probably stole off on about 2 of them already, man. Because it's like I don't go looking for calls, but it's like certain time my play style. A lot of times I'm gonna get grabbed because when I'm driving, I'm just my size. I'm bigger and I'm going up like super strong. So it's like I'm gonna get grabbed. It's like, all right, if I'm getting grabbed and you're not calling, that's kind of ridiculous. But semi-pro taught me how to flop.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. JUCO taught me how to flop, man. Semi-pro, I feel like that taught me back in that mode of going up strong again, bro. Like I was saying with Takeover, bro, like when you having 3 or 4 players who constantly want to get into it with the ref, it's like by the time you get the ball, if you go in there and you thinking you could flop and get a call, bro, they letting the ball just go the other way. I'm like, bro,
we ain't never really get into it with refs. We would go at other teams and we start tripping back and forth. That's I mean that's normal. But like I'm like when it comes to like semi-pro turned me into like a 3-and-D. Okay. Like I wasn't really as much as attacking. I was kind of like spot up, go get my spot, get the shot off. But like if somebody's closing out on me, I know how to flop to where it's calling, and they don't even gotta touch me. Yeah. It's like I've learned how to perfect that call, and it works every time. And I so hope that it don't go away. Just randomly get in the wrong hands of the ref, and now I'm not getting the calls at the line. But I've learned it's really an art. Flopping is an art. I see why James Harden do it. It is. Shea do it too. It's an art. You got to learn. You got to master it.
I feel like NBA kind of getting me back in that bag of where I could start drawing fouls and stuff again. They got pretty decent refs, NBA, and then the refs. One thing I do like about NBA refs, they don't care really about like you talking. You could talk to the ref crazy. Like the ref, he gonna say something back to you, and then he next play with it. You know what I'm saying? He's not thinking like, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying. Some of the refs in you know what I'm saying, NBA or NBL, you know what I'm saying. You say one thing to them, and it's like after that they're on you.
They got a sense of egos. I hate a ref with a sense of ego, and it's like that's why I don't like trip when I'm reffing and somebody yell at me or complaining about me. I don't trip because I know on the opposite side when I'm playing, when I'm coaching, 9 times out of 10, I'm finna do the same thing back.
Right.
So I can't be sensitive if I know outside of this element right now, I'm gonna do it back to it. And it's like you gotta, if you can dish it out, you gotta be able to like kind of take what comes with it.
Man, I want to see y'all in the NBA, man. I want to see y'all in the NBA.
Hey man, I want to play.
real.
I mean, I'm fully back.
And it's 2 leagues. Like we got the fall league starting, and then the summer league. That's been going for like probably 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
You'll never catch me in the summer. Yeah, I coach. Yeah, that's AAU full time.
Okay, yeah.
You'll never catch me. Fall is kind of. Fall is that downtime.
That is the weekends too.
I was in the AAU. Them all day tournament. Yes, fall is my downtime because school ball. I don't coach school ball till like December.
Okay.
Or like late November. Even then, I'm doing it during the week and practice middle school practice ending at 5 p.m. I still got the rest of my day to go. My 8U girls, we do what we do with practice, and it's like we may practice, we may not practice, because the girls I coach are also softball players.
Okay.
So it's kind of like basketball second, softball first, and it's like we're gonna come out here in basketball and we're gonna have fun.
They just playing for the love of sports.
It's really a condition. It's like a conditioning thing for them though.
Yeah.
That was gonna say because softball condition way different than basketball, and I want to say like that's basketball condition a different breed.
Yeah.
We legit. I just got back to practice Wednesday.
Yeah.
Because I was after that 1v1 event, which I went into hurt by the way. I shouldn't have did that, but I was down for 3 weeks, and I just went back to practice Wednesday, and was doing a whole lot of running. I was dead.
Yeah, I'm injured now, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Sprained my
ankle.
That shit was so fat.
Tried to bring you over to death row.
Like,
it's not the first time, by the way. I'm letting you know that. I'm letting you. It's not the first time, by the way. It's all. It seems like it's always a spot for you over there on death row if you ever wanna. If you ever interested.
Man. If I ever open that back up, man, like I said, bro, really, my plans this year, bro, is getting TBL, man. Like, it's definitely nothing against semi-pro. Like,
it's just you gotta really. It's really dedication. Yeah. If you're not getting paid for a lot of stuff, or you may get paid sometimes you may not. Yeah. It's really dedication. I mean, you come back. I don't know what number you wearing. You ain't really.
Yeah. I'm coming back. I need that 9, bro. If y'all got 9 on y'all team.
This is the first time where I was able to pick my own jersey number. Yeah. As you see, I definitely 16? I didn't pick 16.
You didn't?
I didn't pick 16.
Okay.
No, I was given that number because we was going like the way she did. It was like 0 through a certain number. So like I was the 16th person. So this number I got stuck with, unfortunately. Damn. Not saying it's bad, but like
55. That's wild.
That was picked. So
55.
Nah, it's a story. So a few years ago, that was for the 1v1, but a few years ago, my homeboy Tyler, he had died when COVID was really popping. Okay. He had passed from COVID, and he wore 55 in football. Okay. So I told myself if I ever had the opportunity to wear it one time for him, I'm rocking. So for that 1v1 event, that's what I rock with. But for going back into my regular number, I got 3. I'm finally able to get my regular number back, and I couldn't have it last season. Yeah. That where Cole had it, OG, original. Shout out Cole. I love him to death. Yeah. And I wasn't finna pay him. I was really about to offer. I was finna be like, bro, I'll give you $2,000 for this 3. I was gonna pay. Wild.
That's wild, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I was finna pay for the number, but that number meant so much to him. The same way it meant so much to me. Yeah. So I'm like, you gotta keep it. Which that pink jersey he made that. For his grandma, so he made that, and then that blue jersey I came up with. Yeah. We done had creative freedom.
Nah, for real, y'all.
She gives us creative freedom over. Oh no, jersey be tough. She'll give us creative freedom. I don't know where that pinstripe one came from, but that's tough. Yeah. But we be having the new ones.
These ain't even like none of the same colors.
None. Our regular colors are red and black. Exactly. So we was winging it, and the ones that we gonna get. Yeah. When y'all see them. Well, I mean, they tough. Let me see. Let me show you. I can't show everybody, but
hey, that's one thing about NBA though. Them jerseys be raw. Like I ain't gonna lie, our jerseys, bro, ATR jerseys. I'm gonna say for sure hardest in the league, bro. Like it go based off like retro NBA jerseys. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it already got that look, that appeal to it. Like we had, I think my first year we had like the old Raptors jerseys. The T-Mac jersey. Oh yeah, them hard. Oh, you are. So,
you gave us the pick, and we picked out. Like, bro, we be it's unique and it's doing something that like ain't nobody really done did when it came to like certain uniform schemes and colors.
Yeah.
Like when I looked at that one, I got that one from the Hawks. When I was looking, the Hawks retros.
Yeah.
That's where that came from. It's like it's smooth, and then it's like you put money. Sometimes you gotta put money in stuff like them. I bought them for the whole team. No questions asked, no second thought. Just hey, here we go. I want to do something for y'all because we've been playing. And I think that was like towards the end of the season too, where we got them. So like we wore them for a game. Yeah. I want to say was it against y'all we first wore them? It might have been them blue, cause I know I ain't play a whole lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. We did. I ain't play a whole lot, but I know your brother was there. That's when that fight. That's when that fight happened.
Yeah.
I actually got in the game when you checked in the game is when I checked in the game, and then that fight broke out, and then I got out the game, and it wasn't even my fault. That was wicked work, dog.
Sure, that was wicked.
And that's when you really notice like how many it was like 4 people ejected from that game,
bro.
And it was like
I'm saying, shout out my brother Jar, bro. He always in the middle of something, bro. Like literally, bro.
After that really threw us off too, cause we was.
And the whole time I be knowing, bro. I'm like, bro. Oh man, bro. He get fouled again. He going off. You know what I'm saying? And like, bro, he got fouled. I think I went and I was just shooting at the other basket, bro. While everybody was on the other side and stuff trying to break it up. I'm like, bro, this happens.
I
literally,
bro.
Like,
and they, that whole situation.
Yeah, like
I just walked. I was like, I'm not gonna be involved.
That's what I'm
I don't
saying,
know what
bro.
do.
And then you, as a player, you'll mess around and get sent out the game.
Like once I saw that they kind of had a situation under control, I kind of walked away and I was like, dang. And then we talked to him, like we talked to our dude because we was like, all right, that was kind of crazy. I ain't gonna lie. The foul was kind of it didn't deserve that reaction, but we were looking at it, we like that foul was kind of crazy, dog. Going back and watching it on film, it was like it's kind of wicked, justified but wicked. And I'm like, and that game was like before that happened, we felt like the game was over. Yeah. We was up by 25, and like we was like kind of hitting on cruise control, and it was more so. I ain't gonna lie, y'all got did the worst way because I want to say Joe walked in like the third quarter. Yeah. And then he just cold, and then he was still shooting, but he was cold at that moment. Which I mean, he can heat up fast, but third quarter going on now.
Joe, shout out my boy Joe, but that boy can shoot you in the game and shoot you out there, for real, bro, real quick. But nah, when he on, and I ain't gonna lie, that's what I'm saying. He one of them players where I seen, and he made me take it serious from the jump of like, we got pro level players in here because I think easily, you know what I'm saying. Joe, let me shout out Barron. Barron, one of like the most controlled guards. As far as y'all squad, I think there's Chris.
We had Chris. We had Ryan. Whenever Brendan was on, whenever B started shooting, whenever he was on, on because he can just make difficult shots. Yeah. But then when we played y'all that second time, we had Eddie. We had finally got a big. Eddie's like 6'7", like a true big. We ain't never because we didn't have one. It was like Chris at the 5, I'm at the 5. Yeah. Drew occasionally played the 5. But it was like we didn't really have someone like Eddie who was just blocking above the rim, everything. Because Drew was a shooter. Yeah. So once we got Eddie and he's above the rim, catching lobs, doing this and that putbacks, it's like damn, this different. Yeah. You feel me? It was like it just felt different.
Definitely a luxury to have a big in semi-pro for sure.
Oh boy, because when you don't,
and you go against a team that do, it's like bro, you feel that the whole game. Like you really gotta gang rebound with everybody crashing the boards, you know what I'm saying? And then, like, if you got a guy who's 6'8", 6'9", who get blocked, it's like you got to change your whole game plan.
It was crazy. We played a prep school at a point in time. Okay. This was after we left, like, the leagues, and she was like, we was done, like, playing leagues. We was just scheduling teams. Yeah. Played a prep school, and they weren't good. They had a bunch of YNs, though. They was, like, talking. They was young talking. Yeah. And they was just kind of reckless. And, like, they was, like, competing with us for, like the first half. And then we got in the locker room before coaches even got in. We cussing ourselves out because we like, we playing some little-ass kids right now. And we really letting these little kids stay in the game with us? Are we serious? And we supposed to be pro? And then we came out the second half and we blitzed them by, like, 40. It was, like, over with. Yeah. But it's, like, it's really, like, different levels. And that's one thing I've noticed. It's, like, so many different levels. And it's, like, some semi-pro dudes can't hang with pro hoopers. Like, I say the one knock about Joe, the only reason why Joe is not further than where he is right now is his height. Yeah. He's tough, but it's his height. It's legit a politic thing right now with height and going further. You seen it with Sharif Cooper when he got to the league.
Yeah.
They made Tahad Pettiford go back to college, which he should have been a first round pick, but they was gonna say you going in a second. And it's like height's a real big thing, and it's
height does matter for sure.
It's LaMelo Ball fault.
You gotta have like a sure. You said it's LaMelo fault.
He is. Man. LaMelo, Luka, Lonzo. It's like the 6'6" plus point guards. Yeah. It's like they're trying to make it's like the other guards are kind of becoming obsolete. That's why I'm happy like people like Walter Clayton got drafted. Or you got people like Jalen Brunson who can just get to it. Even Shea. I think Shea's like 6'6".
Yeah. Jalen Brunson probably like the last and you say small guard, but the whole time he like what 6'1", 6'2"?
Yeah, 6'1".
Exactly. You know
but it's crazy. Like, it's crazy to us because we both over that height. So it's like even to us still, it's like we looking at Jalen Brunson like, yeah, Jalen Brunson's a small guard.
Yeah.
Like, that's what it's like. Yeah, he's a small guard. But
I think it's really like him and Trae Young who really like putting on in the league for starting. You know,
yeah, and that's gonna be it. Everybody else is kind of. Well, I think Isaiah Collier is like maybe 6'2", 6'3", but other than that, like the Spurs.
But I'm saying a small guard who's actually putting their name. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah.
Hold on,
he's gonna come along in the league. I ain't saying
he had a real decent rookie year, especially with them assist numbers. But I mean, yeah, he got to come along. But yeah, as far as anybody that's going, it's only them two. Yeah. I mean, Darius Garland.
Oh yeah.
And then I guess if you consider Donovan Mitchell in the side,
people started talking about DG though last year because
they called him a lot. I mean that's what everybody though. And it's not just
Trae Young. I ain't gonna lie. Now Trae Young, he didn't go. I mean, I think he really went about as far as you can for the Hawks and for the team that he had around him. Like
the difference with Trae Young though is between him and Darius Garland is that Trae Young defensive woes could be hidden because. The next tallest person in that lineup was 6'7". So he had like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9". With Darius Garland, Donovan Mitchell about 6'3".
Yeah.
So it's like that's the whole thing. That's really what it is. It's that small backcourt where it's like you really can't compete with it. It's like they got the Twin Towers down there.
I mean, the thing about Donovan Mitchell though, he could guard way bigger than him. You know what I'm saying?
His wingspan about 6'8". I want to say he got.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, he just ain't got that luxury of like having a long wingspan. I want to say He's maybe 6'1" with maybe a 6'4" wingspan. If that, they may be pushing.
And I'm hoping he does get better this year, like defensively.
I think he will
to make that stand out again.
It's just so hard though. As a smaller guard, I'm gonna be honest, it's so hard for them. And it's like this will just come from.
They got guys like CP3. You could look at been a small guard for 20 damn
CP3
years.
Is different.
And that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to be different
but
for you
like,
to be a smaller
DG
guard.
ain't nowhere near like the playmaking level CP is. CP real different.
But you got that guy, though. You got something to look at that's been in the league that long. That's all I'm saying.
But he'd have to change his play style to be able to even, like, get close.
Not defensively.
Defensively? No, but even then, Chris Paul is able to kind of hide on defense sometimes.
And he's able to guard bigger guys sometimes. Like, not no more. Not 40-year-old Chris Paul. I'm saying
Chris Paul in his prime was different.
Yeah, when he was playing on the Clippers, he was guarding everybody. It didn't really matter. He could guard a Kobe for a position.
I can't compare him being in 2014-15 to 2025 because I just feel like the play is just so here now. Like, I feel like it's really like the speed of the game and everything.
The play style done changed a lot.
It's so different. It's like everybody's more exposed. Like you didn't really have a whole just like you had Derrick Rose and Russell Westbrook. Those were like the real explosive guards. Yeah. You can't really think of too many more from like that whole time period. But now you got like you got to go out there and guard Ja. Donovan Mitchell's luckily on his team, but it's like. You got Anthony Edwards out there. You got certain people that's just like they're gonna go and get it at the rim, and you can't do nothing about it. Cole Anthony, he's like a reserve, but Cole Anthony go get it. Yeah. Kevin Porter Jr., he's Stephon Castle. Yeah. It's like certain people that's like real young, and it's like you got to be able to go get it. And like I said, DG is he's either gonna get like lost in the fold or. They probably gonna ship him off, which I feel like they come out better shipping him off.
I think they'll stick with him.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I can see him going to Milwaukee
like that. That fan base, they kind of strong on who's their guy.
Oh, they're strong with everybody.
Remember, even Kyrie had to tell him pretty much, I want to leave. Other than that, they would have kept Kyrie. He was drafted. You know what I'm saying? Drafted first round, and then they stuck with him. It's like
they let Anthony Bennett go.
but he was sad. he was sad in the league, though, bro. He got to the league and folded like immediately, bro.
No, he was Anthony sad, Bennett but
to Kyrie Irving, bro.
They gave him a year and a half.
They gave him and what he do,
bro? You can't. Okay, but listen. Okay, so look, he was sad, but then you got people like, didn't they draft Deion Waiters, or am I tweaking?
I remember Deion Waiters being there, but I don't remember if he got drafted there or not.
Deion was there. I want to say they ain't had no problem letting him walk. Deion wasn't sad. You feel me?
Nah, Deion wasn't sad, but Deion off the court, I think, is why they shipped him off.
Deion was different off the court.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You feel me? Now, Anthony Bennett was a solid guy all around, but when it came to him hooping in the league, they seen, oh yeah, that is not you.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah, I did see. I think
there's
he played
some
in the G
players
League
who are like that though. They college resume is beautiful. They high school resume, you know what I'm saying, immaculate. But then they get to the pros and they can't make that transition. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they exiled Bees out the league. I feel like Michael Beasley could still play.
Yeah.
He was.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy. He was really like one of my favorite players while he was in the league. Like every team that he was on, I would be rooting for this man to play because every time I would see like his stat line and he played, he killed. Like you saying, like bro, he was literally killing.
He just didn't care about defense. I'm gonna get. Yeah. He was 6'9" and was just like, I don't care to play defense.
I think I just seen something where he was talking about it on a podcast recently. He was like, if I would have just locked in, like when Pat Riley, he was talking about Pat Riley. He was like, Pat Riley told me and gave me the game plan, like. Right. Just lock in strictly on basketball and you'll be one of the greats. And he was like another guy off the court, you know what I'm saying, tripping. So he like,
yeah, no,
you know what I'm saying, he couldn't handle it. But basketball is like for like my nephew. I talked to him a lot about basketball because you know what I'm saying, he 6th grade, he already pretty nice. But I'm like, you got to have off the court. On the court, everything got to be official, you know what I'm saying, especially looking now with NIL deals, things like that, you know what I'm saying, that's going to be coming for him. Even my older nephew, he's 10th grade now, man, he just now locking into basketball. I'm like, bro, you were low-key late, but you glad, you know what I'm saying, I'm glad that he got me to at least give him some game, you know what I'm saying, at least do these workouts with him and get his game advanced because it doesn't take that long, especially like at that point when you're a high schooler. As long as you lock in every day, like Colin Sexton made that big jump in high school where he went from unranked to, you know what I'm saying, his senior season. Now you got offers from everybody. You know what I'm saying? You went
different.
Yeah, he was.
He was just different. I'm happy I ain't have to.
Dog.
I'm happy I ain't have to play him. I want to say his senior year was.
Yeah, I played him freshman year. He's a freshman, bro. Went off that second half, bro.
I think he was
different.
Yeah, his senior year, I was in 8th maybe, or 8th or 9th. I'm trying to. One of the two, but yeah, I ain't have to guard him.
What was that, Pebblebrook? Yeah,
the only ones. Let's see, the top dudes I had to guard was AAU. I had to deal with Sharif and Isaac Okoro and Brandon Boston. Okay. That AOT team that was running through Georgia.
Yeah.
But as far as high school, you had the Hunter brothers, Chase and Dylan, who both went to Clemson. You had Landers Nolly at Langston Hughes, who's actually, me and him cool. He overseas right now. I think those are all like the ranked guys that kind of went D1. There was a few other that was killing. Like there was a bunch of dudes that could just kill, but they weren't like high D1 level like scouts.
Yeah, I think I went up to Michigan my junior and senior year, so I had to deal with I think Corey Allen probably like the most notable. He came down and played for Georgia State. He played at a couple D1s though.
Yeah.
But he was like a big killer, shoot from damn near half court. Bruh, like one of them, man, in Michigan it's a different like basketball different than down here. Like down here, I feel like it's more of the atmosphere. That like if you could get a hold of the atmosphere and still maintain your game, then it's like you would start out here. But up there, it's literally like it's a little bit of the atmosphere, but it's mostly your game. You know what I'm saying? So he's like one of them guys, pure gym rat. Like Amani Bates, he was younger than me, so he used to come to the games. You know what I'm saying, when I was playing, and then should see him take off like that, like But yeah, man, he got to get back in the league right now, man. I'm looking forward to him making a big step this year. But
I think the Cavs got him on 2-way, and I think the plan.
I think I just seen them waive my boy, if I'm not mistaken, man.
Did they?
Yeah.
Because sometimes teams waive to re-sign, and it
so.
frees up like cap. Let me see.
I hope so, man. Cause Amani, yeah, we lately from the same little ways and everything, man. So
yeah, it look like he's still on that G League contract.
Okay,
so
sure.
they just could re-sign. They got the rights to him
For sure.
But I do want to see him kill. He was one of them ones. I felt like
it was tough.
I felt like that reclass didn't really help him.
Oh,
Kind of felt like he should have probably stayed. It's just politics because you reclassed a year right after COVID.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's really just politics. That's one thing I hated with my graduation year. Shoot, I was graduating. Like I was going into my senior year of AAU ball, and then COVID hits, and now I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to scramble and try to do this and that, and everybody's getting another year eligibility, and then a second year of eligibility.
People don't talk about that COVID year really enough, man. Like that messed a lot of college players up.
Everything.
Messed a lot of high school players up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get to their colleges.
I had dogs who I know was like getting like low major D1 offers, and then COVID hit, and then after they like did the eligibility thing, they all got pulled.
Yeah.
Like I wasn't getting nowhere near that. I was at like D3 NAIA, and then it's like I'm losing those because they're offering the people who can't go to low major D1s anymore. Yeah. So now it's like I legit had to take a gap year. Like I was going to attend a prep school. Yeah. That was dead. that was dead. I went on the tour. I did everything. Went took pictures. I like signed. I signed my commitment letter. Like I did, and then it came to like sign the actual. Yeah. Like the actual letter. Yeah. And I just thought about it. I thought about it for like 3 days. I was like, nah, this ain't. Now I was like, nah, this ain't gonna work. So I just took a gap year, and then I was able to go. And that's why I'm like everybody. That's why I'm so bent on everybody having a different journey. It's so different for everybody. Nobody's ever gonna have that same little journey. Everybody's gonna go pro their own way. Some people might not make the lead. That one dude that played for the Lakers, he was like 30-something, and then he finally started an NBA game. Yeah. He went crazy too. That was crazy. Yeah. But he was never heard from again.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. He one of them guys, Anthony Bennett to me.
Oh, nah, his career higher than Anthony Bennett.
See, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Anthony Bennett ain't killed like that.
Nah, he didn't, bro.
Nah, Anthony Bennett was given the keys though, and he just couldn't. Man. He was supposed to be the next big thing with Bron being out there. Yeah, he was just sad. You right. He was sad.
Bro, they should have did. Man, what you think about Ben Simmons? Like where he's.
Ben Simmons is sad now, but I can't sit here and be like that. I don't think Ben Simmons can get back to where he wants. It's just whatever problem he had going on with his back, that's terrible. Because there's no way that's affecting you for 3 years in a row. Because he was legit. He was an all-star, all-NBA, all-defensive, and then he just sad, and now he 2 points a game. I never thought I would see it. I never thought Ben Simmons was gonna be a player that was gonna average 20 plus. I'm gonna be honest, but I always thought he'd be like a 16, 17, and 10 boards, 8 assists, kind of near triple double, like how Jokic is almost, but the triple doubles. But
he was projected to be that. He definitely had the skill where he showed it in the NBA, and then just took
it's Philly. They trainers suck. I'm gonna go ahead and say Philly trainers suck. It is something going on in Philadelphia. Embiid stayed hurt.
Yeah.
Yo, other rookie Jerry McCain came in and got hurt.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons was hurt.
Yeah.
Going down the list, you had Markelle Fultz, Jahlil Okafor. It's another one. What's that other big? It's another big.
I forgot about Jahlil Okafor.
It's another big in there too.
He was supposed to be a dog.
I ain't letting this one go. It's another big. Let me go look at they draft. He was
supposed to be a dog. Shout out Jahlil Okafor wherever he is, bro, because he has a great game. And then we didn't see that flourish like it was supposed to. And that's
all they picked. So
this man saying it's Philly fault. Nah, man.
It's Philly fault, bro. I promise you. A lot of people, Isaiah Joe was drafted by Philly. Did you know that?
Nah.
Is that, and he just won a ring with the Thunder. But he won none in Philly.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Let me see what they drafted somebody else. I'm like, this is why I can't.
I thought Thunder had got Isaiah Joe from the jump. Cause you know they got 1 million picks over there.
That's so crazy. I didn't even know they drafted MCW.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. It's a lot of people that's. I'm gonna just go from Phillies. I'm gonna just name out some of these picks who you probably never heard of that they drafted. They drafted Kyrie Thomas. Nobody knows who that is. Ray Spalding. Kostas Antetokounmpo actually was drafted by the 76ers, but he won none. His other brother ain't none. Markelle went there with Jonah Bolden. The only reason I know the name Jonah Bolden is because he went to Duke, I believe.
Yeah.
Furkan Korkmaz didn't last in the league.
Okay.
Timothy Luwawu-Cabarrot didn't last in the league. Willie Hernan Gomez, he out of there.
Yeah.
Rashawn Holmes, he out of there.
Yeah.
JP Tokyo, oh boy. The only reason I know that name is because he went to UNC. I'm a UNC fan.
I was about to say, nobody.
He was sad with Philly. He was sad. But yeah, Embiid had got hurt. They got Elfrid Payton. He ended up.
Yeah.
Actually, I ain't gonna lie. He had one game where he killed this year, and then they let him go in New Orleans. I remember that. I was so hot. KJ McDaniels, who don't nobody.
Yeah.
Glenn, I didn't even know they drafted Glenn Rice because he didn't last in the league. But yeah, they was drafting a whole bunch, and then like everybody getting hurt.
Organization, they need to be on watch for whoever is drafting, man, because they about terrible. I think they only person they got right. I think
they got
McCain.
McCain gonna be good.
Nice.
They got
and you got Embiid.
They got Maxey
too.
But then what's so crazy that they had people that like started being good when they left. Like Paul Reed left, and he's a name in the NBA. Yeah. Isaiah Joe, Ty Jerome left, and I didn't even know he was drafted here. That's so crazy. That was news to me once I just seen this. Mikal, he was traded on draft night. He don't count.
Who is that?
Landry Shamet was drafted here. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. I definitely have said time and time again that somebody needs to look in the Philly organization because ain't no way everybody getting hurt time and time again.
No, for sure.
Markelle was supposed to still be in the league, and I would stand 10 toes on the fact that Markelle Fultz was still supposed to be in the league.
Yeah.
But somehow he got hurt. And when he come back, his jump shot has a terrible hitch in it that has never been there before.
Yeah.
Philly did it.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons can't shoot in. You telling me he not even taking a mid-range and he was shooting mid-ranges in college? Man, I'm not believing it. I
ain't gonna lie. The thing that sold me on Ben Simmons being sad is when he seen Trae Young in the lane and passed the ball.
That's where it went downhill.
That's when I said, bro, you just don't want to hoop no more.
That's when it went downhill. When he passed out on Trae Young, I was like, this gonna get sad.
Yes.
And that's exactly where it went downhill.
Because that's not, you can't blame that on your damn back, bro. You playing against somebody. It's like me playing against my damn nephew, you know what I'm saying, in the 6th grade, and I'm passing the ball when I get out. What? Like, bro, I mean, well, damn, I shouldn't compare Trae Young to that, but still, like,
it's about the same thing. You're 6'10". Go up. There is no resistance that he can offer right there.
No, he was sad. Eye to eye with him, like.
Yeah, that was a sad moment. I will never forget that.
I don't really see. I ain't seen him be aggressive in the league.
That's why I knew the process was over.
Yeah.
Once he passed out, I was like, yeah, ain't no more process. They finna do something else.
Nah, they might as well just build their team around like veteran play. I mean, they still do got young guys who are already good. I feel
they
like
need to build around Maxey and McCain because I'm gonna be honest, the way he's looking and be sad. His knees sad as hell. Don't like
PG just grew into an inconsistent player, which I thought would never happen because, like,
well, when he had decided bat boy, he should have known it was a decline.
I ain't gonna lie, if you watch PG, he take a lot of shots and he has a smooth game, but when he misses, sometimes he be missing, bro. Right, he might throw that motherfucker.
There's a lot of dudes that are getting older that's just sad. PG sad right now, dog, and I feel bad to say that, but he is.
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the older players. Like a James Harden really on like a resurgence because like I feel like he found a second role. Like he was good in Houston, of course, being just ball dominant that he needs it every play. But now that he's playing with Kawhi and he's having
No, it's a lot.
Clippers gonna be nice this year.
There's a lot of older players that's good, but then it's like you got certain ones where you see like, Westbrook getting sad. You gotta like.
I didn't say that though, man.
Westbrook, Bradley Beal getting sad, and that's something that I hate to admit that one because I was a Bradley Beal guy, but Bradley Beal is kind of getting sad when it comes to like an efficiency point. But you still got those guys too. Of course, the top ones are gonna kill Steph, KD, Bron. They gonna kill Harden. Yeah. Kawhi is just sad because
Bradley Beal. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking to see what he do with this.
I think if he takes a 6-man role, I think he's decent. If he comes off the bench with like,
he need to start.
Him and CP need to come off the bench. It's gonna be so much better. Cause now you ain't got nobody to share the ball with. You're taking them shots that you want. Bradley Beal cannot share a ball. That's what's his problem in Phoenix. He can share a ball with Devin Booker and KD. I'm telling you, he cannot share a ball with Harden and Kawhi.
I think in my opinion, I think Devin Booker just didn't take his foot off the gas, which he should have a little bit, knowing that, now I have help. You know what I'm saying? I got a Bradley Beal. I can swing the ball too. He played point guard sometimes, and it worked. No, I ain't gonna lie, it did not work. You know what I'm saying?
They got him playing full time this year. That team's gonna be sad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and it's gonna be sad because he's playing point guard next to Jalen Green.
Right.
And Jalen Green is not gonna get that ball back up. As soon as you swing it over, Jalen Green gonna take about a cross tween.
Jalen Green, he another young guy who he gotta, like, him and DG, I feel like in the same boat when it comes to playoff situations.
His shot selection. Jalen Green, his issue is that he disappeared. Like, he did not take the shots that he should have in the playoffs. And they're kind of like, he did what the Warriors wanted him to do. You just passing the ball up every time. And now it's like, dog, no, we need your help now. We need your help or we really going to be sad. You can't go from 22 to 14.
So who you got out the West and East this year?
Be real. It's probably going to be Knicks and Thunder. I don't see nobody out East being the Knicks. That's the issue. If they stay fully healthy, they got the best team. Because Boston ain't got Tatum, so they not going to be as good. Tyrese gone from Indiana. Like, the Hawks going to take a step. The Magic going to take a step. But it's who really is going to, like, the Cavs. I mean, the Cavs can go. But I think the Knicks got the team to beat the Cavs. Because you got, they're literally polar opposites. You got 2 small guards over there in New York. You got 1 small guard with these big ass defensive wings.
I'm a Hawks fan, but I think I got Orlando coming out the East this year.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I like Banchero game and then Wagner. Both the
they
Wagner
cool. But
brothers.
Have you seen their winning percentage together? When one of them sits, they win. When they both play, they sad. They sad together. But like whenever they're not playing together, they go on a crazy win streak, dog. I never understood unless they can kind of piece that together. I can't see it.
They gonna have to.
And then like with the West, it's so hard to just
with
count
the West.
the
I
out.
got the Rockets for real.
It's just so hard.
I like both the Thompson twins.
I mean, I love the Thompson twins, but it's like the Thunder done got there. They done tasted that success. And they know they got this window before everybody really finna get paid. Yeah. Why not do it again before
everybody just got paid?
Yeah, but it ain't kicked in. They extended everybody, but ain't nobody kicked in. Like, this is like they got one more full year of Isaiah Hartenstein, and then he gone. Isaiah Joe contract gonna be up. Aaron Wiggins. So it's like all their role players could potentially be gone after this year. So it's like you got to do this.
And then you still got Nuggets. I ain't gonna lie, they got better this offseason.
No, they got better, but I don't.
And that was what, a 7-game series with OKC, was it?
Jamal Murray was sad.
I don't think we're gonna see two series like that though.
I pray he's not like that this year. But Jamal Murray was sad this year. He was sad. First of all, Jamal Murray was sad from when Canada played. Okay, that's when I knew this year might have been. I was like, this year might get bad because when Team Canada was playing, he did not show up, and I'm like, it might get bad. And then it happened, and I'm like, it might get worse. And then the playoffs came, and I'm like, wow. It definitely got worse. You over here having to get game winners from a dude who is injured, not supposed to be playing. Aaron Gordon was not supposed to play, and he's over here having to hit threes and make put back dunks. Yeah, and you the star player, like you the second star.
Aaron Gordon decent though, like.
Oh no, he real decent. I think they're gonna fit better because I think I just think Cam Johnson better than Michael Porter Jr. Not even just shot selection wise, just as a player, I just think he's way
that's
better.
what I was forgetting about.
I think he's just light years better than him.
The fit is way better because my MPJ, he about to go. Yeah, he gonna have fun in Brooklyn. for sure.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
they gonna let you rock out.
No, they finna fight. He's not gonna rock out.
Cam
Thomas is gonna rock out
because
because
MPJ.
Cam Thomas is gonna rock out first. He's gonna make because he's the one.
Man,
he gets the ball.
I don't feel like his game is gonna. Man, he's gonna step into MPJ role and be what MPJ was really supposed to be on the Nuggets.
They gonna be
like you supposed to knock your shots down. You get the ball, go attack.
The Nets sad.
Yeah, they are. And that's why I know MPJ is finna get hella
But
shots
he got to play next to Cam Thomas. That's what I'm saying. Cam Thomas is gonna still get his. He's gonna get his
gonna be
buckets.
pass, you get yours. Pass, I get mine. You feel me? That's gonna be
It's
the
gonna
Nets
be
year.
sad. The Nets drafted 4 point guards. I think that's why they're so sad to me. And I didn't even like all their point guards. When even like they drafted point guards is like you hoping that they become what Josh Giddey because that's their play comparison. And is Josh Giddey that good, or was just Chicago that sad to where Josh Giddey shined?
Nah, Josh Giddey was cool on the Thunder too. He was cool on the Thunder.
He was shooting like 30% from the field, 20-something from three.
No, I'm not talking about shooting. I'm just talking about his all around.
I mean,
game.
his all around game is there, but it's like it's so
solid.
slow. He legit is. He plays slow, and it's like he went to Chicago, and I feel like it just worked because it's like, okay, what do we have here?
Yeah,
we got Kobe White.
Yeah, I feel like it stood
Patrick
out
Williams
more there because but
Patrick Williams is sad for a lottery pick.
That team is kind of depleted.
Modest Buzelis didn't start to the freaking end of the year, which is crazy work, by the way. He should have been starting. It's like they ain't really gotten in Chicago. Ooh, boy. The Bulls sad.
Yeah, sure.
The Bulls sad.
The Bulls.
Hey, somebody got to do something about that ownership.
The Hornets. Like, it's a few teams in the East.
Hornets might be decent.
What? Where?
Cotton ball. He got that decent backcourt right there.
What?
Kniffle and LaMelo.
Bro, you
cock and ball.
bro.
That's what they call. I didn't make that up.
Man,
I wish I did. I didn't make that up. So serious.
Bro, I ain't rocking with that.
They actually had. I actually liked their draft class.
Yeah.
I didn't like New Orleans trading up for Derek Queen that high. I felt like he would have been there. I like Derek Queen as a player.
Yeah.
But I felt like they gave the Hawks fucking everything. Why do you give the Hawks Asanua?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess keep the Georgia guy at home because that's where he been at his.
Sure.
Guess keep him at home.
I'm excited to see his game this year.
He gonna be decent.
Summer League, he played decent, and then that really exposed me to seeing his shot. And I'm like, okay, he has a decent jumper. That's kind of where they trending with their bigs. You know what I'm saying? The Hawks is like pretty much you need to be able to knock down the shot. After Clint Capella, I feel like that was that last, you know what I'm saying, just lob threat. Other than that,
My team gonna shock the world this year.
Who was that?
I'm a Spurs fan.
They all right. They all right.
I'm just saying, we had a dude lead the NBA in blocks, and he only played half the year.
Yeah, he was tough.
Nobody came close to him in blocks, and he played half the year. Yeah. That is wicked work. Yeah. And I feel like I like our draft because we took Carter Bryant, who's 6'10", and we seen what he was doing. And he was torturing them on defense in the summer league. Like, our lineup is like 6'6" plus. Yeah. And like, even if Harper don't start, like, you can start Fox, but it's like you drafted Dylan Harper, who's 6'7". Stephon Castle is 6'6". It's like somebody got to get traded from that team, of course, and I feel like it's gonna be like Kelvin Johnson, Jeremy Sohan.
I don't know, with the Spurs, I feel like they still need a couple pieces before they're like a contender.
I think
even though they're good.
I think it's just development. You got your star point guard, you got De'Aaron, you can be solidified. You got your star big man. It's just finding that 4 spot because you know Harper and Castle gonna come in and be decent. If you keep Devin Vassell, you do. If you trade him, you don't miss none because he's just another guard who can be a 6-man. Yeah. You just got to find that 4 spot. And if it's Carter Bryant, his offense just got to come because he's not the best shooter right now. Like, Summer League, he was like, he'd go 0 for 7 one game and then come back 5 for 7. Right. And then 0 for 4 and then 1 for 2. It's just like his offense is so inconsistent. But if it gets there, it's going to be a nasty defensive team. They legit going to be like the team.
De'Aaron Fox. And, you know, of course, Wemby, like, that's enough to get you to the playoffs. But I'm just thinking about their role players. They really need some solid guys to compete with a OKC, compete with a Rockets team. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. Wemby be killing the Thunder when they play. Wemby be killing Chet ass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. I mean, Chet low-key be getting exposed, man. Certain bigs he can't guard because size, and then Wemby, it wasn't even size. I mean, of course, Wemby is taller than everybody, but still, like, Wemby,
It's just skill.
skill
I was gonna say that's just skill. That's just
distortion.
skill right there. And Wemby shouldn't be doing half the stuff he doing.
That
I ain't
is
gonna lie.
wild though, cause Spurs, being a Spurs fan, you in a good position right now, man. I ain't gonna lie. For the next like 10 years, you good, really, bro.
I grew up. When I first started really watching us. Yeah. Got our ass kicked by the Heat. Came back and won. Yeah. And then we was sad for a little bit. We was still winning, but we was like, Kawhi got hurt versus the Warriors, and I felt like we would have won that series. Yeah. And then once he was down, we really went sad. Okay. And it was so hard, but we had like DeJounte Murray became one of my favorite players. Yeah. When he got drafted by the Spurs, because it's like, go rock out.
Nah, for sure.
And he was killing. And then we traded him away. I was like, damn, we really traded him.
Yeah,
I didn't like that trade. I didn't like that.
Fan, that surprised me.
I didn't like that trade at first.
And then
when I saw that we got
at the Hawks, I'm like, bro, what? Even though he played great defensively, he still showed like talent offensively.
Yeah, his offensive woes.
Him and Trae Young did not. Bro, that wasn't a
Trae Young can't fit next to another ball dominant guard. That's what it showed. But it's like, when we traded him, I was like, dang, we really finna be sad. And then we got the first pick. I was like, oh, never mind, we got Wemby. I don't care about that trade no more. If Wemby come to be what he supposed to be, that's over with. The way we hype him up. It is. And actually, I was calling that like months in advance. Like I was like, we gonna get Wemby. I was like, it makes, and like I used to work with a dude when we was working at Dick's. He was explaining to me. He was like, dog. He was like, it's only going to make sense. He was like, look at the other teams. He was like, the Spurs are getting it because you don't want to put a French kid in Orlando. You definitely don't want to put a French kid coming to the U.S. in Memphis. He was like, and nobody's going to watch Utah. He was like, the only market that makes sense is the Spurs where they draft foreign players all the time.
What?
He broke it down for me like that. I was like, that really makes sense.
Imagine Wemby in Memphis. That would have been wild, though. Him and Ja?
Yeah, but it's just, he can't live out there.
Him and Ja would have been crazy, though.
He can't live out there. You can't tell a 7'4" French dude to go live in Memphis.
And then Ja put a bad name on Memphis even more. Him just
I'm still cool. I ain't got no problem with what Ja did. I mean, it's like
of course I ain't got no problem.
But no, it does get a bad rep now.
Atlanta takeover. for real. Like man, ATL takeover. That is a team full of Ja Morants. You feel me? But nah. Let me not say that, man. We're a team full of good character guys on and off the court.
Yeah, that's what we want to call it, man. Hey, and on that note, man, we gonna go ahead and end this podcast because ain't no good character guys playing basketball in Atlanta. I'm gonna just break it down for you. For everybody that did tune in and watch it live, I appreciate it. For everybody who gonna catch the recap on, which we're now on YouTube, Apple Music, and Spotify, on all those platforms, whoever gonna watch the recap, I appreciate you. My boy Nizzy, I appreciate you for showing up, big dog.
You know it, brother.
So we're going to catch you on the next episode, which I can't tell y'all when it's dropping, so don't ask me. We're going to catch y'all on the next one.